Hello and welcome back to CNC Premium Cars. Today we have this brand new Range Rover Sport SV Edition 1 for you. As you can see here, we have the third generation Range Rover Sport, as I said, in the SV Edition 1. And in the following minutes, we're going to show you what makes this SV much more special and interesting than the normal Range Rover Sport. Let's start at the front, where probably this piece is the most striking detail. As you can see here, the hood is completely made of carbon fiber. I mean, you can see only this part, but actually the whole hood is made from carbon fiber and partially painted. Additionally to the visual carbon fiber on the hood, we also have these vents. They are fake, but still kind of their vents, also made from carbon fiber. And what you can also see here is the whole Range Rover emblem is made from carbon fiber, as well as the surrounding of the cooler grille. These air intakes down here, and also the inlay of the front spoiler lip down here. On the side you'll also find some carbon fiber here on this kind of fake vent, and these big massive 23-inch Range Rover wheels, which are in this type unique for the Range Rover Sport SV. If you really want to make a statement on the Sport SV, you can choose the optional rims, also made from carbon fiber. They come also in 23-inch, and they are the biggest carbon fiber series production wheels out there. The side profile hasn't changed a lot compared to the normal Range Rover Sports, but when it comes to the interior, there's also much new. But before we go there, let's go to the rear. Here on the rear we have some minor changes, like the diffuser, which is a bit more aggressive and accentuated. We have these twin types, two on each side, also surrounded by carbon fiber tips. And we have here the Range Rover writing, also as in the front, made from carbon fiber. Before we jump into the interior, let's show you this beauty of an engine. Under here we have this beautiful 4.4 liter bi-turbocharged V8 that, if you remove this cover, some of you might recognize. It's the same BMW engine that's also in the BMW X5M, X6M and a few other BMW models. Inside here it produces 635 horsepower, which is 10 horsepower more than in, for example, the X5M. This also makes the Sport SV the most powerful pure combustion Range Rover in all time. Now let's hop into the interior and we show you the details in there. When you enter, you'll notice these flush handles that by a press come out and you can enter. One big change you'll notice here. These seats are completely different to the standard P400, D350, whatever Range Rover Sports. They are almost like bucket seats, a little bit less radical than in the previous Range Rover Sport SVR, but much more sporty than the usual seats you have in the Sport. Inside here we have the SV logo embedded into the seat and enlightened. Here on the back of the seats we have this big chunk of carbon fiber, which makes this look really special and unique. So as you can see here, there's not super much legroom, but for a Range Rover Sport and a car of this kind, it's still fine. Aside from the backrest, we also have some beautiful carbon fiber accents here. Underneath you find the toggles for the climate control. You have heated and ventilated seats. You can of course adjust the temperature on each side separately. So we have also these big carbon fiber inlays here. The rest is full leather, aside from this piece, which covers also the speakers, which is made from some fabric. Here in the driver's zone we have this beautiful steering wheel with some black chrome metal brackets and two major differences in comparison to the normal Range Rover steering wheels. First of all, we have these unique shifting pedals. The top looks like it's made from glass and is illuminated. The second big difference is this button, the SV button. When you press it, The whole driving setup changes to dynamic mode or to the SV mode, and also the illumination changes from white to red behind the pedals. In front of you, you have this big digital screen, which is actually divided, at least in the normal driving mode, into 3 sections: left, center and right screen. Through a steering wheel, you can adjust it however you like. You can adjust the left display, the right display and also the center screen. Depending on the driving mode you're in, the whole layout changes, which can, for example, be adjusted through the press of the SV button or as well through the settings on the steering wheel. Here in the middle we have the center console with this big tablet-like touchscreen. You have no physical buttons at all, aside from, of course, the gear lever and the start-stop button, but everything else is controlled through this big touchscreen here. As I said, everything is being controlled through this one big touchscreen. For example, if you want to adjust the temperature, you press here and this sub-menu opens up. You can now either lower or higher the temperature. You can also switch on the seat ventilation or heating, and of course the strength of the ventilation itself. When you scroll through the home screen, you have various sub-menus, like for example the maps or the media, the phone. Anything can be adjusted. You have here a dynamic mode, which can also be adjusted. Here you have many off-road settings. You can adjust the ride height if you want to go very high or low. You can adjust the differential settings, anything basically. You have this very nice 360 camera, which lets you see the car virtually from some different perspectives. And all in all, it's quite intuitive, but I would say, as it's lacking any physical buttons at all, it makes it a little bit complicated during driving. Another really cool feature is this, the rear view mirror. It looks like any other rear view mirror right now, but when you flip this, it becomes a screen which is connected to a camera on top of the vehicle. This can be very handy if there's many people or luggage in your back, which blocks your view through the back. Here in the center console, we also have some differences between the normal Range Rover Sport and this Range Rover Sport SV. The gear lever, for example, is all black with this black chrome elements, the same black chrome elements around the whole center console, and the most striking, of course, the carbon fiber lid of the storage compartment. When you open this carbon fiber lid, you first find your cup holders, which can also be removed, and access you to this secret little storage compartment here. Underneath here, you have a wireless charger for your phone, and here, a little fridge for some cool drinks. Thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed our little tour of this brand new Range Rover Sport SV. If yes, let us know in the comments what you think about the car. Make sure to like and subscribe to not miss any of our future videos.